Hey guys, Torius Hooper here with Paramount Business Group, aka Go Virtual HR. All right, so I'm coming to you guys. I only want to be here for about 10 minutes because I've been to church today. I've cooked Sunday dinner, um, homework with the kids, helped husband iron his clothes. Like, oh my gosh, so much today. Like, moment of silence for us mom entrepreneurs. Okay, no, I was joking. All right, so listen, 10 minutes tops, and I'm already like wasting a minute here. All right, so what I want to talk to you guys about today is effective onboarding and the importance of it, because I think that a lot of the times we forget exactly how important the stage, the phase of onboarding is. All right, so within the last week, I had several meetings, and what I found and what I heard this week alone is that there's a lot of attrition, aka terminations, resignations, and all that good stuff. And they are experiencing issues with basically retaining some folks. And I'm going to give you guys a few of my tips on what I have told companies and what I have told small businesses and other individuals, and some of the things that I have mentioned while employed for the 3 years that I was with Amazon. One of the main things that causes our attrition is a barrier or a lapse of communication, or there was, or most likely was, some difficulty in the onboarding. So the old school way of onboarding has always been, application, check your references, your resume, do all that good stuff, right? Your drug screening, new hire orientation. So that stuff was basically your onboarding. Okay, so again, that's the old school way. Not saying there's anything wrong with it. However, what I found is that we have to do things the millennial way nowadays. And I know it's so difficult for a lot of companies and businesses to really kind of wrap their heads around it. But realistically, like if we don't jump on that train and catch it while it's moving, like it's just going to leave us behind. So, not, and again, not that there's anything wrong with the old school way. We just have to make sure that we're always evolving and that we're kind of moving along with, the culture. All right, so I took some notes because I only want to keep this for 10 minutes. All right. Okay. So, why are some of the reasons that you've quit your jobs? First, don't admit that you've ever quit a job. Be honest. Be completely honest. However, if you've ever quit a job, please do not put that on your resume. Do absolutely do not. All right. But beyond that, this is the thing. All right. So when you think about reasons why you resigned from previous employers, was it because of the boss? Was it because of the schedule? Was it because of the money? What was it that you didn't like about that company? What was it that you didn't like about that position? Research has shown that 50% of new hires, they actually fail, resign, or terminated within 18 months. Like, can you imagine the attrition that is with people literally coming in and going back out within 18 months? A lot of people say, whew, at least they made it a year. But realistically, for grounded companies, you definitely don't want your employees leaving within 18 months of being there. Like that's outrageous. So to just dive all the way in here, most people resign, quit, are terminated because of a issue with onboarding, right? So onboarding is where it all starts. Onboarding is the beginning. That is what's going to set the flavor to that dish, right? So the first thing you want to do is once you get through that application process and you get through the back screening and all that stuff, right? What you do is before, and these are my tips, right? My tips, it's only three. It's three tips to maintaining your associates at the beginning, right? So at the beginning of the onboarding phase, I believe that there's only three. And those three consist of one, and I'll explain it really quick while we go because we're halfway there, 5 minutes. All right, so what we do and what I encourage companies that I partner with is to one, you make sure that you welcome these people before they actually even come through the door. That means after they've gotten that offer, after they have their schedule, we know exactly when their day one is. We want to make sure that these people know that they are welcome. So what you do is in your welcome book, that the book that most companies don't use, you create a book, you create a package or a pamphlet or a folder. One of the things that I push is a folder. You create a personalized folder for your new hires because think about it. These people are coming in and you want to keep them longer than 18 months. Family lasts forever, and of course, we can't keep people forever. However, we want to keep them as long as we can. So we want to make sure that we're hospitable, right? That we are welcoming these people. So in that little booklet or folder, we should have the first page saying, "Welcome, Stacy, to our team." And then you lead right into who your team members are. And then you'll go into, maybe the attire, all that good stuff. But it should definitely be personalized for your new hire. That way, when they do come in on day one, they feel nothing more or less than welcome. We want them to feel welcome, all right? Because that's what's going to set the tone and the foundation. So when they do come in on day one, first, we're not going to partner them. We're not going to partner them with Sue. So if Sue is our employee that doesn't really like her job, Sue, let's say she is on a PIP, Sue is looking for another job. Sue isn't happy for whatever reason. Sue will not be the individual that we partner our new hire with. We will go and check out Kathy. And, if Kathy is one of our lead team members, Kathy is excited about her job. Kathy is excited about her standard work and new processes, and she's working on projects. And, Kathy is on that train and she's moving. We definitely want to partner our new hire with Kathy, okay? So we get our new hire. So remember, one, we're going to have that warm welcome. We're going to ensure that before day one, they come in and they know that they are welcome and that this is their team. And then two, we're going to make sure that they are partnered with an associate or a team member that is capable of giving them a tour, giving them training, and giving them that first impression that is going to stick with the way the culture and the team is ran. Okay, so then the third thing that we're going to do is we're going to monitor their progress. So when you monitor your new hire's progress, that entails a meeting maybe once a day. Hey, how are you doing? How's work going? Engagement. That's what it comes down to, is engagement. So you're going to make sure that you're having those conversations. And then at the end of the week, ensure that you have a wrap up, a final conversation for week one. Hey, how was it? How was training so far this week? What did you do? What didn't you do? What didn't you like? How can we improve? Are there any questions that we need to answer for you? Is there anything that you don't know but feel that you should know? That is when the engagement piece starts. And that is also one of the main ways to get that feedback and know how to improve, what to do better, or what to continue doing. All right, so now we're at 9 minutes and 11 seconds. If you want more information, be sure to hit the like, the subscribe button, and also hit me up on Instagram at Torius Hooper. You can also visit my website at govirtualhr.com. And more information will also be in the description box below. All right, so we are at 9 minutes and 30 5 seconds, and I was successful at giving you that information. There will be more information regarding onboarding coming up later this week. It will be in my newsletter, next week's newsletter, because the newsletter for this week has already gone out. And unfortunately, I did not cover effective onboarding in this week's newsletter. However, I will be sure to provide more information, maybe even like some information of what should actually go into that book for step one, that welcome book. So I'll provide more information. But if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I am always here and always available. Again, go virtualhr.com, and this is Toria Hooper.